$500,000 given out to 35 local organizations this morning.
That's all thanks to the organization that holds the gaming license for Sioux City's Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. About 100 people attended today's award ceremony for Missouri River Historical Development's Target Grant Program. The program provides funding of up to $25,000 for one-year projects, programs, equipment, and other initiatives that really just improve the quality of life. MRHD got 80 applications for proposals seeking a total of $2 million. Those applications were evaluated on merit, and MRHD awarded $500,000. KTIV's Gabriela Quinones spoke with two of the recipients, the Sioux City Community Theater and the Launchpad Children's Museum, to find out how they'll use the money.
The Sioux City Community Theater got $15,000 for improvements on the bar, concession, and the mezzanine at the theater. The theater's president said the work on the bar will be ergonomic to help make the workflow more efficient. He says the flooring is another major renovation project.
Primarily, a lot of it is the flooring. The tiling is old, is starting to fall apart, and we found out that there is some really nice wood flooring underneath. So our hope is to either go and get some hard laminate flooring, or just revitalizing the old flooring that was there for the dance when it was the dance hall.
The mezzanine work will be done in 3 phases. The first phase is the bar area, the second is the seating and dining area, and the final phase will be on the ground level.
It's an older building. There's a lot of historical aspects to it, which means that it is a little more expensive to go and keep up and running. But we want people to come in, feel comfortable, feel the beautification, the cleanliness of it.
Launchpad Children's Museum got $15,000 to help launch Project Relaunch for the consumables in the museum. Consumables are the toys and costumes in the exhibit that help children with learning, discovery, and play.
So this kind of helps them learn about becoming a vet, becoming a doctor, or becoming a banker, or becoming a police officer.
The museum has a tiny town where kids can learn to do everyday activities, like making a pizza or scooping ice cream.
The museum isn't just a place to play, it's a place to learn and develop your social skills, develop their creativity, their imaginations, and really help them understand who they want to become when they become adults.
In Sioux City, Gabriela Quinones, KTIV News 4.
The Sioux City Community Theater actors are performing Urinetown the musical this weekend. And by the way, tonight you can get $5 off adult tickets. On June 2nd, the Launchpad Children's Museum will have a free event for kids to celebrate 10 years in Siouxland. And kids will have the opportunity then to ask a police officer and a firefighter questions.